and I'm here and I'd love to be in your movie. And she was like, well, you're hired. You're hired today, tomorrow, and the next day. I don't know who you are, but I am so excited to have you. She is just incredible and indelible and just a truly original person. So for Diane, watch one of her movies.
It was a night filled with elegance, slight pause, emotions, and memories. At the annual Elle Women in Hollywood event, Reese Witherspoon took the stage, and what followed moved the entire audience to tears. With her voice trembling and eyes glistening, Reese honored a woman she called her greatest mentor, the one and only Diane Keaton. Standing under the lights, Reese smiled through her tears and said softly, "When I was just 15 years old, a nervous teenager from Nashville, I got the chance to work with Diane Keaton on a film called Wildflower. I remember auditioning with my southern accent, trying my best to impress her. And Diane just looked at me and said, 'Do you always sound like that?' And I said, 'Yes, ma'am. I'm from Tennessee.' The crowd laughed softly, but Reese's eyes told a deeper story. Diane smiled and said, 'Well, then you're perfect. Don't ever try to sound like anyone else.' That simple advice changed everything. At 15, Reese learned something that shaped her entire life: to be authentic. Greater than, she taught me to stand tall, to be proud of my voice, and to own my space. Years later, that same shy girl from Nashville became one of Hollywood's most powerful women, an actress, a producer, and an inspiration to millions. But that night, on stage, she wasn't a superstar. She was a student again, thanking the teacher who believed in her before the world did. Reese continued, "Diane told me something I'll never forget. She said, 'If you want to be a real actress, stand straight. Don't shrink yourself for anyone.' It wasn't just about posture. It was about strength, confidence, and the courage to be different. Because that's what makes you extraordinary." As the audience rose in applause, Reese smiled, her tears turning into gratitude. "Greater than, Diane, thank you for seeing me before I saw myself." And with that, she placed a single white rose on the stage, a simple gesture for a woman who changed her life forever. Because in Hollywood, where fame comes and goes, what truly lasts are the people who lift others up. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spotlight Trend for more inspiring and emotional moments from the world of art, fame, and passion.